you can use the same proportion that we've been using in order to find the percent. And the way that works is we're going to be given a part and a whole of a situation, and we have to determine what that percent is. So, of course, this is going to be set up the same way. You have part to whole, and then you have 100 as your denominator in this second ratio. It says that the 6th grade class held an end-of-the-year talent show. Of the 300 6th graders, so that we have 300 6th graders, 246 decided to attend. What percent of the 6th grade class attended the talent show? What percent? So our X goes above the 100 in the percent ratio because we're trying to figure out what that is. We know that in the whole 6th grade, we have 300 students, and of those 300, 246 attended. So now I'm going to solve it just like I did before, even though the X is in a different place, by using cross multiply and divide. So we have that 300X equals 246 times 100. So 300X equals 24,600. And then, of course, we have to divide by 300. So 24,600 divided by 300. It's going to go 8, which would be 2,400. Subtract, and we have 60 left over, so we bring down this 0. 600 divided by 300 is 2, which is 600. So then X is equal to 82%. It is crucial that you include that percent sign. Without that percent sign, you're giving me a very different number. Think of it like pizzas. 82% of a pizza is very different than 82 pizzas. So let's look at a couple more situations. We know we're using that percent proportion. So it's going to be part to whole and your 100 in your denominator. In Mrs. Stone's class, 18 out of the 22 students turned in their homework on time. What percent of the class turned in their homework on time? Again, it says what percent. So our X goes here. And we had 18 out of 22 students. So we're going to cross multiply and divide. 22x equals 18 times 100. So 22x equals 1800. And then we divide by 22. 1800 divided by 22. Let's see. That's going to be 8. Which is 176. Subtract, and we have 4. Bring down the 0. 40 divided by 22 is going to be 1. Subtract, and we have 18. So we have to add a decimal and a 0. Oh, and then look what's going to happen here. I'm going to put an 8 here, which is going to be 176 again. So I'm going to subtract it. I'm going to get 4. So this is going to be a repeating decimal. We're going to round it to the nearest whole. 81.8 is going to cause me to round up to 82% again. So here, Angelica took a spelling test and got 14 out of 15 problems correct. Wow, she did well. What percent of the problems did she get correct? Our X goes here because, again, it's asking what percent. She got 14 out of 15 problems. So cross multiply and divide. 15x equals 14 times 100. So 15x equals 1400. Divide by 15. So then we have 1400 divided by 15. I think that's going to be 9, which would then give me 135. Subtract, and we have 5. This would be 3, which is 45. Oh, I'm going to add a decimal and go on. And again, I'm going to have that situation where I have a repeating decimal. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to round. So then X would be 93%.